To the first playoff game of this TBI season. What season is it? Season 4? Season 4? We've got Damnation against Hiroshima Suns. I am Paladin. I'll be doing the majority of the casting, and up in the rafters helping me out right now is gonna be Spicy Shack. She's the eye in the sky, or sometimes on the ground, or sometimes eye level, whichever one works. Uh, it's not. Are you using a controller at least? Okay, good. You've learned that much. Controllers are the best way to go. You will always miss action. There is no way not to. But we've got Bank up first, Damnation starting on attack, Hiroshima starting on defense. This is Damnation's map pick. Map 2 is You Know It, You Love It, Clubhouse, which is Hiroshima's map pick. And then our decider, should we get to it, is going to be Night Haven Labs. We start off with very simple bans here. Ace Hibana, which is entirely meant to help keep Kanto wall closed on the top floor. And then Cade Mira, which is entirely meant to help the attackers handle bottom floor. Speaking of bottom floor, we're going to start off on bottom floor. We do have some subs tonight, taking the places of some players that you might be familiar with on these teams. Quidini is in the place of... Oh my goodness, that is really... I made a mistake turning that up on Discord. Quid is in the place of I forget who, but Quid's subbing in for Damnation right now. Tom is a perma-sub attached to that team, due to a dearly departed player who shall not be named. And then Willie is back. Willie is returned to the team that no longer bears his name. He will now be, hopefully, looking to help guide them through the playoffs that he helped them get to. Over on the side of Hiroshima Suns, Archangel is subbing in for Dom. And I think that is the only change they have on their side. So, some unfamiliar faces on these names. We see how this first round goes. This looks like a pretty decently standard setup. Nothing fancy. Hiroshima's going to have the smoke of Archangel. It does not look like he wants to play blue. It looks like he wants to play servers. He's going to set up the barb there to give him some sound cues of if people start showing up. And outside, we see Willie on the Grim. Oh, no DMR on the Lion. That's a new one. Well, not a new one, but you don't see that much anymore. They do spot a Valcam very, very early on, and they will get it. That's going to be big to making sure their lobby push is clean. Oh. All right, Discord streams froze for a second, but we're back. Really kind of standard setup and standard attack, it looks like, although this is pretty lobby heavy. It looks like they might be wanting to just do a vault elevator drop instead of trying to clear out servers and open area. They will open up the hatch here. They are also pushing open area at the same time from top square. It is going to be the Warden of Zonus playing on top of blue as Willie gets downed, taken out by Yuri, who's playing over an open area. So the way you play this open area sometimes aggressively is you will open red hatch. Oh, as Quid manages to take the head off of Yuri. That's pretty big, losing Grim early on this execute, because Grim Bees are part of the Flames as... Oh, Band manages to pick up Nova. That's a big, big pick up. That is the Goyo gone. Hope his canisters were already down. Thankfully, they're still able to get this hatch open. I have no idea where this attack is going to end up, because I thought they were going to end up just getting rid of servers or not bothering with servers, and now they've opened up every hatch anyway. As they find another Valcam. They seem to be aware someone is playing top blue, and now they're definitely aware someone's playing top blue. As Zonus will run down, give it up. Oh, if someone catches him on this hatch. Oh, they just do some damage to him. They see as he runs back to blue, as Band picks up another on a Huggy this time. So that's one player stuck blue, and the other player is stuck red. You're now going to be playing in garage. They know one is going to be stuck server side. They just need to figure out where the other is. Oh, he can just see him. Jonas will manage to pick up the planter. The planter will be denied. 43 seconds. Band will pick up Arch. That's a triple kill for him. All that's left now is Jonas stuck over on servers. He'll do a lot of damage, but take a lot of damage as he downs Band. Plant is down. Quid is the one on site. Beaver is also down on site. Looks like they'll probably try to just pick up Band. They will. Jonas is retaking top. He's going to try and play these hatches the best he can. But really, this is a bad position as the entire Damnation team just spreads out now and waits. One is going to be up Marble, looking to retake hatches as Zonus drops. Oh, what a shot onto Quid! That takes him out, and he won't take out Beaver. who will finish up the round. Very strong first attack on the side of Damnation. Even though they gave up that opening pick, they were able to turn it around really quickly. They were able to get the plant down really well, despite Zonus getting a kill on the plant for the first time. They were able to gather up. Banned with a triple kill on the Snake. I'm gonna be honest. Some people might make fun of me for this. I hate Snake. I think he is way too good. He is way too strong. He just makes it so you don't even need to bother droning half the time because you can just sprint through with that little gadget on and it'll warn him if anyone's nearby. But what do I know? Clearly I know less than the Ubisoft developers. He's not getting banned that much. I think he should be. But also, that could just be me being mad because that. But anyway, we see them going to top floor now. They don't want to try that basement again. They want to see if they can strike gold on this top floor. We do have a swap of a bunch of operators here. I don't think any of the same operators were brought this time. We have Archangel going on Castle. We have Bandit from Yuri. We have, although I don't know what use Bandit would have here. All of the range hard breach is gone. I guess you could use him for square windows. But I feel like there's better choices for operators in that regard. Still, their call. We do have Huggy on the mute. We have Frost brought by Zonus. And we have Nova on the Azami, who's going to be playing this stock position. Not having a catcher does make that stock position a little tricky. On the side of Damnation, we have Willie bringing the Zofia. We have Tom bringing the Lion. We have Zofia. I already said Zofia, sorry. We have Quid on the grid. We have Beaver on that Therm. And we have Ban once again bringing that Lion. Archangel takes a ton of damage first. He is stuck prone now over in Trump. He cannot get out of there. They know where he is. There we go. It looks like they're going to take their time here. They know they've already got Archangel down to low health. Yuri is now being tracked by that Snake. They know exactly where the Bandit's going to be stationed. Question is, how do they get rid of him? Right now, we do have Nova playing very, very aggressive on these Kiba barriers. He's going to have another one in pocket that he's just going to step up right immediately. Like they're really trying to hold this stock aggressively. As Archangel gets down, somehow Tom is just top spiral right now in Trump. He picks up a second onto Huggy. Zonus will eventually pick up the kill and prevent more. Quid will get down by Nova. I don't know how the hell Tom managed to get up spiral, but he found a gap and he almost took full advantage of it. Beaver now is top square as well. They've given up this stock hold, it looks like. They weren't able to secure Archangel, so Castle will get picked back up. Now he's looking to see if he can't catch anyone on these windows. It doesn't look like they're willing to give him anything. They also seem to have lost track of where some of these defenders are. They will finally get square wall open. Probably not the one that they wanted to. I don't know when this execute's going to have to come pretty fast. They've got 30 seconds left. They have no idea of Yuri just tucked in on the other side of those square walls. Willie will pick up Angel eventually. And now all of a sudden it's a 2v3. Diffuser is lost down in sight. They are split up. One is going to be coming from lobby side. The other one's going to be coming from square. Band will end up picking up Zonus, who takes a lot of damage though in the process. But you can see the tip of his head, Willie! Willie just missing the tip. Nova will find his head. And then Yuri will find Band. Bit of a stressful round there towards the end. But we are tied one apiece now. Hiroshima with a much better defense of top floor. Yeah, the play of that round is Yuri tucked on those square wall on that square wall. The guy on the windows, I guess, just could not find him in that position. If he finds him, it's a different story. But since he didn't, Yuri's able to stop that plant from going down and then make the scramble happen afterwards. And that pretty much was the round right there. Now we're going to see an open area defense. So Hiroshima has decided that basement defense went so poorly the first time, they're just not going to try it again until they have to. So Open area defenses are a little bit different, but also very similar to a top floor defense. You still need to hold top floor at least a little bit because of how much vert the attack can get if you give up stock and if you give up CEO. However, you do still have that second layer of the bottom floor. Usually you will have some hatches open to be able to rotate into basement if you feel like you need it. In this case, it doesn't look like... Yeah. So I was... Oh, no. Where is Nova playing this? Is he going to be playing in stock? Usually you do have a player in stock and maybe one like Janitor Closet or CEO to at least stall. The name of the game on open area sites is to stall as much time as possible and force the attack to clear you out, waste as much utility as possible. But it looks like Hiroshima is just kind of giving it up almost. Nova might have rotated back into stock. I think I saw that's what his outline did, but I'm not entirely sure. They know one is currently down bottom square. They've castled off lobby. They're just gonna... almost gonna dare them to push that. Kanto is open. So I was wrong. He did not retake stock. Based on what I'm seeing there, it looks like he's top marble instead. Lion will scan as he walks in lobby. Yep, they know exactly where the Azami is. I think that's actually the elevator. I don't know exactly. But they know where the Azami is. Oh, it is stock. I was wrong. They're going to drone him out. They're going to clear him out. They're going to use a lot of utility. They have him bead off. Kanto is open, and he will get down. There goes Archangel on the Azami. Zonas will pick up the refrag on the Quid, though, on the Grim. Don't know where he got that kill. As Zonas picks up a second on the Band now. From bottom square, it looks like is where he got those kills. Now it's a 4v3. Top floor control in the hands of Damnation, but not a lot of kills to their name, and not a lot of utility gone either from the side of Hiroshima. Oh, that's a bad nade. Doesn't do any damage, though. No harm, no foul. Yuri is going to be sitting down here in Tellers, as Willie will pick up Zonas. Makes it an even man count. They seem to know where... They seem to know where Yuri is, but they can't end up getting the kill. They're going to start hacking cameras, finally. They need to figure out, though, where this attack is going to end up coming from. And it does not seem like they know just yet. They seem to be figuring it out. It looks like they want to flood open area at this point. They're sending 2 players over there. 3 players over there now. This is definitely an open area flood. The question is, how are they going to do it? They do have a rotate into Tellers that they can use. They don't know Tellers is clean, though. Now they do. They also know no one's playing blue based on those sound cues. They're going to go for this. They got to go for it soon. Oh, Tellers is lit up. Huggy and Tellers, they have to deal with this player. I'm sorry, I think this is Archives, actually. Nova managed to take out Beaver with his DMR. Now they're just going to have to go for this flood. Yuri will pick up one, and then Nova will pick up the other. Great hold. Just did not overextend by Hiroshima. Made Damnation come to them, and they paid the price for it as they take a second defensive round. And we get the next ban phase. Man, Nova's... Could have... they lost the Ram early, which definitely hurt. So Takaibi is going to be banned, and the Azami ban. I think that's about what we expect. On those attacks, Takaibi is just such a strong operator right now. We'll see what they end up doing, and it's going to be Teller's Archives. So they decided they really, really, really just never want to go back to basement, is what they have decided here, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them, actually. Basement is very strong, but at the same time, I know it is demoralizing to lose a basement defense. And their other defenses have looked significantly stronger now. They've also pretty much brought the same core of their lineup here with this Castle and Mute. And the Aruni Nova on Aruni is such an annoying operator because DMRs are so strong right now, and Nova knows how to use that DMR to the fullest. Where is that? Is that BP on the floor, or is it on the... No, it's on the pillar. Okay. That pillar was invisible from the top-down view. I was like, yeah, I was like, what is he putting that on? That's...
Attackers are heading out to
but now we know. We see on the side of Damnation, Willie bringing the Nook. So I think Willie's gonna go on his own little special adventure right there. Nook is pretty much, you're looking to find a gap, you're looking to hit something hard that no one is expecting. And it looks like that's what he wants to do. And now that Nook has the DMR, not bringing the suppressor though. I wish he did, because I always find it funny when they don't know Nook is there and then all of a sudden you lose 60 points of your health in one bullet. But be that as it may, we have Band sitting on the Ash, we have Quid on the Twitch, we have Tom once again on the line, seems to be his favorite operator. Much faster take this time. Beaver taking this top floor. He knows stock is clear, and so he's going to take it. Might as well. He's going to check over on Square, make sure that is fully clear for them. But I don't think there's a single player up here with him. There is a Malusi on those marble stairs. It'd be nice to get rid of that early. Seems like he did. Castle barricade here is going to stop Willie from fully being able to just walk up on somebody. They need to find this E2 player. There's also one blue. There are two different BPs in Square, as they've now discovered. They get rid of one. The other one on Pillar is still right there, though. Do they know there's a player blue? And they don't, as Band will get taken out. But Willie gets the refrag onto Archangel. Nova with the DMR. It's just dangerous. It's just dangerous. Tom has pushed his way into Tellers right now, looking to see what he can do. Yuri holding back behind the box with Castle as Tom takes his head off when he peeks up. That's the sight player gone. Oh no, bad nade again. Tom good with the gun, not good with the nades. I think this is full sight control for the side of Damnation. They just need to take it. Zonus from the long angle takes down Tom. Nova is also not in sight right now, but he has the DMR long angle. Huggy is the one protecting the other side. Huggy will get taken down, though, by Quid from above. No one's on site right now. They can stop the plant from afar. Quid is the one with Diffuser. Nova will pick up Willie now, as Nova now goes to retake top floor. Quid has Diffuser. He needs to start getting it down, and he will. Beaver on the cover. They know that Nova has rotated over to lobby. Oh, Nova will just miss seeing Quid. Oh, he's going to catch him this time. Not before Quid takes out Zonus, though. He will down Quid. He just has no idea now where Beaver is. Oh, he seems to have an idea now. Oh, I think he saw his arm. He sees him now. He knows where he is now. And the DMR will win the fight as Nova picks up a 4K. He's trying to find Diffuser. He will eventually find it with plenty of time to spare. As Hiroshima wins their third straight defense. Look, I'm just gonna say it. DMR should not be on defense. But I don't. Man, I love guns that kill me in 2 bullets. But you know, hey, it's the operator. Should have banned a Rooney instead of a zombie. Nova now 8-1. Right now. It is a very top-heavy game so far for Hiroshima, as Huggy and Archangel are just kind of enjoying the ride in the back of the backpack. But it's a team dynamic that works. They all play their roles. They're all wasting time efficiently, and that's all that really matters sometimes for some of these rounds. Hiroshima got the perfect site rotation, so now they get to go back up to top floor, the first of their defensive rounds that they won, as Damnation now has to find some answers. They need to at least get one more of these attacks before they swap over to their defensive side. Bank is an attacker-sided map. In TBI, I do not believe that is the case, but it is still technically the easier side, so you still have to act like it is. This looks like a pretty much identical setup here. I think it is the exact same operators, bar the Azami. Instead of the Azami, they have brought the Aruni. Which in the hands of Nova, clearly, as we've seen, is just as powerful. Zonus is once again on the Jaeger, Huggy is once again on the Mute, Yuri is once again on the Bandit, and Archangel is once again on that Castle. So once again, we see that core. I believe the last 3 rounds now, they've brought the exact same Castle, Mute, Jaeger lineup. Meanwhile, on the side of Damnation, there, once again, it's the exact same lineup, I believe, as the first time they attacked this site. And they need to find an answer here to Hiroshima. They just need to make sure they get at least one more round. If you can get that 3-3 split, that's huge. They see the castle barricade has blocked off. It probably is going to be Nova. Yep, it is Nova playing the long angle here as Quid tries to take the opening fight. Neither take any damage, neither find one another. Quid is going to, it looks like, prone his way into top square to get past those head holes. Okay, if it works, it works. It seems like the Beaker makes them aware of the presence, as they will fight. They'll fight the Jaeger of Zonus, won't do any damage, will take some in return. And for reference, he is now one DMR bullet away from death. They desperately want to clear these players' stock, as Tom will find Archangel, so Archangel's going to start 0-5, which is unfortunate. Gridlock will grid off. Yuri will pick up Beaver. That is their hard breach gone and dusted. They have no ways, it looks like, of getting into sight now. Oh no, Zonus has no idea of this Gridlock that just jumped right in. He has an idea now, but oh, that's not Gridlock. Sorry, that is Ash. Excuse me. Ban manages to pick up the kill. It is now a 4v3 as the DMR of Nova catches the run back of Ash. Now back to a 3v3. They have no way of getting these walls open, so they're going to have to funnel from somewhere at some point. Yuri is still just tucked into this corner on these square walls. Still a minute left. These attacking rounds have gone pretty fast. This hasn't come down to a time issue at any point so far. They're trying to figure out a way to clear out Yuri from this corner, it looks like. They can't seem to find it. Yuri just tucked in this corner. There is nothing that can be done about him. Aruni with the DMR will win that fight every time as he takes care of Quid. Tom now looking to retake that position. And the DMR does so much damage, but it loses out to the Lion. It's now down to Huggy and Yuri, as Yuri will pick up the low health Lion. And now it's all up to Willie, stuck on these windows. Yuri knows where he is, and he's just not going to give him anything. Gonna play it nice and safe here. He repels in. He will get pre-fired by Yuri, who won't pick up the kill. It will be Huggy who picks up his first. 4 straight defensive rounds for the side of Hiroshima. They show no signs of slowing down. And I'd like to say it again. DMRs on defense are stupid. If he had been Ying, he might have had a chance because he could have just started flashing them. But being the Zofia, the best you can do is concuss them, and you can still see through the concussions, unfortunately. We do see a return to this open area for this last defensive round of Hiroshima. Damnation just needs one. If they can just get one of these attacks, they'll probably feel so much better. But you gotta get it. Nova, once again, going back to the DMR. If it's worked, if it's not broken, why fix it? You know, he's 10-2 now, off of the back. I mean, what? He had a 4K. He just had a 2K, I believe. That DMR hits like a truck. Aruni is a powerful operator too right now with those Aruni gates. And once again, we see that same core. Actually, we don't see the core. We see the Mute and the Jaeger once again, and the Aruni, but Yuri has swapped out for that smoke, and Archangel has brought the Thorn instead of the Castle. Now we will see, this is looking like it's going to start off as a top floor attack. That Twitch cam just gets stuck in the window somehow. We also have the Brava on the side of Damnation. I personally really like Brava as an operator, but there is not really a lot to be found here. Oh, they have, it looks like Jaeger stuck down in electrical, and they're going to catch him on the angle from the roof. That's a huge early pickup, taking Zonus down with 2 whole minutes to spare now. They need to make sure they convert this 4v5 into a win for them, finally. But as long as Nova's up and as long as Nova has that DMR, nothing is a sure bet. They seem to know Huggy is down in Archives. Oh, yes, sorry, he's in Tellers, actually. I think that might be Yuri down in Archives. Seem to just be content working Vert, seeing if they can't get some more picks off of this Vert. Willie's going to drop Diffuser. Someone's going to drop Diffuser, and he's going to go over towards open area window now to hold this long angle. And also open electrical. Tom picks up Nova. That is a huge, huge early pick. That is the DMR gone, and that's the top frag on the side of Hiroshima also gone. As As Beaver looks if he can't just catch a head there from Marble, and he will not end up getting that headshot or any damage at all. Minute 18, though. Yuri will pick up Tom. I'm assuming he picks him up from Vert. Band will pick up Huggy. As Yuri on such low HP, Archangel. Oh, and now it's all down to Archangel. He is 0 and 5. He needs to find 4. And he will find 1. He needs to find another. He will find 2. All of a sudden, this looked unlosable for Damnation. Oh, and Beaver will save it for them. We have a 4-2 half. Damnation did exactly what they needed to. They managed to win that one round. And now we get... Yeah, Arc picks up those 2 kills, and then all of a sudden you have one player above, and the other player is isolated. You have them both isolated there for just a second. But not to be... Let's see if Damnation themselves can start stringing together, as I imagine we're going to see roughly very similar bans from both sides. We will see, though. We already have the Hib ban and the Mira ban. I could see a couple bans. I could see a Goyo ban maybe, but I doubt it. It is going to be Cade and Snake. So they have decided they don't want to deal with Snake on the side of Damnation, and honestly, good for them. So it's going to be Nova on the Finka? I don't hate it, but that's an aggressive pick for Nova. I guess he's going from DMRs to LMGs now.
And defuse bombs.
I guess so. He must miss that meta very much. We have Tom on the Solus. Looks like they brought Shotgun, as a good teammate should. I don't run Solus Shotgun, but the good teammates do. We do have Malusi on Beaver. We have the Aruni on Band, who's looking to match what Nova did on the Operator himself. Quid is going to bring the Cap Can, and we have no plant denial whatsoever on the side of Damnation. There is not a Smoke, there is not a Goyo, there is not a C4 in any of their pockets. So they need to make sure that Hiroshima physically cannot get into sight, and that is just about all they can do. Quid is going to run up, and they did not get open area hatches, but he's got traps to set first. He will set them, and he's not gonna get server hatch anyway. I guess their plan is, if we don't have any plant denial, we just have to make sure we fight for these hatches, and worst case scenario, we can open them up ourselves. Heavy drones coming in from Electrical as Blackbeard on... Oh, Nova swapped to Blackbeard. He got rid of the Finka, and I didn't even notice. Nova is already down here in server on the Blackbeard, as Zonus on the Thermite is going to go make sure blue is clean. Huggy with the Capitao LMG does a lot of damage to Quid, just can't find the kill. Now he's going to take the 20 seconds to reload, as he has to. Oh! Tom will pick up the kill on Zonus before he manages to open up the wall, and Tom will pick up on Huggy too! That's a double kill. Yuri will get the refrag, taking no damage in the process, but still, Capitao and Thermite being gone makes it significantly easier for the side of Damnation when it comes to this post plant. As Quid will now just run for his life, it looks like, back to Marble. He does not want to fight that Blackbeard, and he will head down Marble. They have not cleared Willie yet. Looks like they're just running around right now. They're not entirely sure. Willie is currently square right now. Ran back into CEO. As Quid has sticking up on Marble. It looks like their plan is to aggressively retake Vert if they need to. They're going to set up zero cams in open area to try to prevent exactly that. One top square, one top open, just to see if they can't find these guys or find them on the flank. Archangel will pick up Band. That is a big, big kill from a distance. Yuri is now setting up the wall to open it up. As Yuri will find Quid, who went for the flank down blue. Yuri up to 9 kills. As they'll set up another square cam to try to prevent the flank. It's now left to Beaver on site. and Willie above. They need to find something. And Willie he will find one. The plant goes down for a second, but they get off of it. They're gonna go clear Willie instead. Ooh, and the shield misses Nova, and Willie will get the third. Nova just misses that shield bash to be able to stop the rampage of Willie coming back to sight. And now Damnation wins their first defense. Who needs to stop the plant if you just kill everybody? I know exactly the words that Nova said in that moment when that shield bash did not hit. What the hell? How did that not connect? He was right in front of me. Which, you know, sometimes that happens. Shields are a fickle mistress. I suck at shields. I have no idea how any of them work. But I hate them with a burning passion, so that kind of works. I hate a lot of things. I see a shield and I go, somebody else is going to deal with this, and I run away. I go, God, I hope that's not me in the 1v1. Anyway, we have Tom hiding in basement as the Pulse. Tom sitting at 7-7. He has been exactly what Damnation has needed with their perma-sub. Band has also been quite well for them at 7-6, but it's Willie the top frag at 8-6. Fever and Quid both have their kills, and it looks like Tom plans on running out Garage for these lobby... There's no way. There's no way he gets away with this. I don't know if the scanner goes that far, Tom. He's probably just waiting for the call from his teammates telling him that they are repelled on the windows. And here goes the first one. No, he'll hear the sound cue. And he'll pick it up! That's the ace gone! Kanto will remain closed! And an opening pick for Tom. Oh, if I'm that ace, I'm like, hey, where's someone running outside? And then you look over and you realize, oh, I'm just dead. But anyway, that's the opening pick, and that's a huge opening pick. That is the hard breach gone. Oh, Yuri will pick up Beaver, though, on a sliver of HP. Just about any bullet now from the side of Damnation will kill Yuri, and since he's on the windows, he won't be downed, he will just die. Band takes over bottom floor. We have Willie holding aggressively. Willen's taking over DMR duties from our friend Nova. Hits Huggy once in the leg, and that's 40 HP gone. Quid will pick up Nova. Willie will pick up Yuri. Did not need the headshot, but he'll take it anyway. Huggy will push in from bottom lobby. Looks like he's going to push into archives. Archangel is on a distance all the way on lobby windows. He's going to Spider-Man rappel down, see if he can't pick up anybody from it. Won't pick up anyone, and will just go back to the roof. This is looking very, very strong from the side of Damnation. They just need to find these last 2 kills or hold on for the minute 15. I've been impressed so far with how fast these attacks have been. These rounds have pretty much been over, or pretty much been to this point within the first minute or so. No one's wasting any time. Archangel's going to keep trying to find a pick on the windows. He has the head of Willie, will not end up getting it. It'll be his own taken off. Now Huggy is underneath. He's looking to see if he can't just walk up anywhere. He does not have Diffuser. He will not have Diffuser. He has to find all 4 kills. Willie's asking him where he is. It seems like they're aware now, as a lot of them are shooting. They're hunting him down. And Willie will find the kill, as Willie picks up another triple kill in this round. And Damnation has tied us up 4 apiece. Neither side having a lot of success on their attacks. At least so far. Bank is very similar to Border in that, well, Border is a very unique map in that it's very aggressive, but Bank is also a very aggressive map with power positions that you kind of have to hold with your lane. And if they work out, or you get that early pick like we saw from the side of Tom running out on Zonus, then it is an incredibly, incredibly strong position to be in as the defense. Damnation is looking to make sure that they win their map pick before they go to Hiroshima's. This would be a pretty major upset Hiroshima, the most dominant team in the regular season, with only R4C coming close. If Damnation can end up winning this, this would be a 4th seed upsetting a 1st seed, I believe. I believe Damnation was the 4th seed, weren't they? I believe that's correct, because I believe Hiroshima was the 1st seed, and I believe the 4th seed to play the 1st. I am correct. Alright. Perfect. We see Willie taking up the position of the Sazami, Quid hopping on the castle once again. Band is going to take over Solus as Tom plays the Mute instead, and Beaver is going to play the Capcan. Who can? Capcan. We see a Sense pickup from Nova. Sense, I think, personally, is a very underrated operator right now. I don't think they're anything groundbreaking. As Band picks up Zonus immediately once again. Zonus being that opening pick. This time a different player picked him up, though, so, I mean, you know. But that is the Ash instead of the Hard Breach this time, so hey, if anyone's gonna die, you know, as awful as it is to say. Nova's going to immediately take position up on these top blue. They knew it was clean. Now Nova's just gonna hold, but I don't think they're gonna give him anything. And it looks like they're gonna go for this push pretty damn fast. Yuri is already in electrical. It looks like Huggy is gonna start working up there. Up on the top. Nova will get taken down by Band, though. The Sense Gate, there was a gap. It looks like... And Huggy with the Fuser is stuck square right now, fighting somebody. Yuri's going to push into sight. Oh, and he won't find Beaver before Band finds him. It's a 2v5 with 1:30 left. Beaver will pick up Huggy, and all that's left now is Archangel, who'll get picked up by Tom. Flawless round from the side of Damnation, as they're looking to just end it on this defensive side and not risk overtime at all, up 5-4. I like the thought process of what Hiroshima was doing with the Sense Blackbeard, but you need to clear out tellers more, or before you do that. You can't afford to have someone sitting in tellers. I guess that was technically archives at that point in time. Well, we do have now 4 players sitting at double digits kills. We have 4 10 bomb. Well, we have 3 10 bombs and 1 11 bomb. Nova has yet to get the kill on this attacking side, if my math is correct. I believe he had 10 kills closing out the defensive side. Yuri is up to 10 kills on himself. Band is up to 10 kills after a 3-piece last round. And Willie is obviously at 11 kills because Willie is just always at double digit kills every single game he plays. Tom is close to joining that group at 9 kills himself. Zonus has been first picked the last 2 rounds, so I think right now it's just, hey, Zonus, wait for everyone else to get to the building. You see, it looks like Willie is not going to play aggressive now. We actually have Plantadile in the hands of the Smoke and the C4 of the Valk. So it looks like they might be planning on bunkering a little bit more. Tom is once again taking the Solus. Quid is going to take this Ella all the way up to the top floor. He's going to set up himself a little nice bunker here. As he waits. And this looks like a hard dirt server push. We have the Monty. We have the Finka. We have the Ace. We have a Twitch. Light bullets are going to be done. Oh, there goes... Oh, but there's a little bit of damage done to Huggy, so the fire pipe was not useless. But there goes some Barb and a Malusi gadget. As Willie's just going to play aggressive. Now he's going to smoke off any help coming for the Monty. Going to push them back all the way. This is a hell of a fight. So there goes all the plant denial that I talked about them bringing this time around. As they bully the Monty... There's 2 people back in server with the Monty, and they're going to go ahead and leave. They get the Monty down, picked up, I think, immediately, and then just to die again. That was the equivalent of when your teammate revives you in, like, Battlefield, and you just instantly die to the sniper again. As Quid retakes up this server position, they have no real way to close him out. Twitch drone looking the wrong way. Sending another drone. As it's now Zonus top floor. So Willie is the first pick. He is the opening death, but Huggy is not far behind him. And if I'm the smoke, I'm taking that trade 10 times out of 10. You get rid of the Monty early, who is so huge for a push like this. And not just that, they're running out of util once again. Oh, no! Zonus can't pick up the freebie on Tom. Tom will get away back to open area. That's a huge kill that you would really like to have. And now Nova will give some health back to his teammates, and Tom will pick up Zonus instead, and that's why you really would like to have that kill. Because now you have Square Hatch open. No one looks like they are watching it. And now the feet of Nova will be shot a little bit. They're going to take blue to try to prevent him from playing this anymore. But Yuri, you have diffuser, buddy. You cannot be up here doing this. Yuri goes back down. He realizes he has diffuser. The problem is now you can't have both players in server when you have Square Hatch open, because now someone can come back to Square. It looks like they've realized it. Archangel is going to go up blue right now. It will swing and kill Yuri. All that's left now is Nova and Archangel. Nova will pick up Band. He manages to get the one. He's out of Finka Boost, though. That is the health he's going to stay on. He has no way to deal with this player behind the bomb chassis. All Quid has to do is wait, and he won't. He'll take the kill instead as Tom picks up another. We have 4 straight defensive round wins on the side of Damnation as they look to take their map pick with a dominating defensive performance. Whew. These rounds are going fast and furious. And we have a... Doing great. Band is doing great. Speaking of Band, he is now a member of... Oh no, Tom is now a member of the double digit after his own, I believe it was a 2-piece. If you're Hiroshima, you just got to get something positive going because you are starting, I believe, the attacking side of Clubhouse. So you do not want to go into Clubhouse about to attack, having lost 5 straight attacking rounds. Even if you don't end up winning this map, you need to show something positive on the attacking side. Because none of these rounds have been particularly close on the side of Damnation versus Hiroshima when it comes to these defenses. But we're going back to the top floor. We have Tom playing the Warden. We have Willie back on that Aruni DMR. And playing the Malusi. Beaver playing the Mute. And I think the big thing, like you said, is Willie getting some help. Every single player on his team is positive, except for Beaver, who is only -2. So they're staying alive. They're at least trading themselves back out. And they're taking a lot of pressure off of Willie. So Willie understands now, hey, I don't have to stay alive, and I don't have to be the hero every single round. Right now, though, we see... This looks like a pretty just standard bunker setup. Oh. Oh, that smoke sure was nice. Too bad it's Warden in Janitor. Not that that smoke's going to last very long. The fire extinguishers never do. It does look like we're going to see a square push as Archangel drives his drone into the Mute Jammer. It was safe. He made it unsafe. As it looks like Tom has decided to give up Janitor as pushed down underneath. This is going to be an aggressive push. I don't know if I like Nova on the Monty, if nothing else, because that's one of your best guns, if not your best gun. Currently stuck as a shield. Oh, he does spot the one, and he's going to catch Beaver just unaware. Never mind, what do I know? Beaver will get taken down. That's the Mute gun very early, an opening pick onto the side of Hiroshima. As Zonus will pick up Willie from the long angle, wins the fight against the DMR. This is looking very, very good now for Hiroshima. All that's left now on the side of them, they have no plant denial. As Zonus will pick up his second. This is what happens when you stay alive, Zonus. Good things happen. Band goes down. Nova will get taken down by Tom, who will take a lot of damage in return, but Quid will pick up Yuri. All of a sudden, this is looking winnable now for the side of Damnation. They've retaken Janitor control, but Tom's at such low HP, you'd have to imagine just about anything will kill him. Including those gridlock track stingers. Quid will pick up another onto Zonus just walking in, unaware. All of a sudden, this is looking very winnable for the side of Damnation. Archangel has Diffuser, but he's currently... Janitor, and will be taken out by Tom. All that's left now is Huggy. This looked unlosable. This was a 5v2 at one point. And it's going the way of Damnation. Quid and Tom decide they are not losing that round and take the map 7-4. My goodness. What a round to end on. As Quid also joins the double-digit club. Yeah, that is. It was streaks that did it. Because once Damnation started winning rounds again after losing 4 in a row, they did not stop winning rounds. Oh, that's going to do it for map 1. Map 2, like I said, is going to be Clubhouse. Hiroshima's going to start on the attack. They have to figure something out. We are going to take a small little break. And we're going to... I think I was hiding the start overlay that entire time. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the long delay. We do have a small change. We have a different sub on the side of Hiroshima. Instead of Archangel, it's going to be Flippy. You know him, you love him, Flippy. Map 1 was pretty dominant towards the end there. Damnation winning 5 straight defensive rounds to take their map pick. Now we're on to Hiroshima's map pick, that being Clubhouse. And I am no longer alone. With me now is Violet.
Hello. You get the unfortunate circumstance of having Nico cast with you.
Look, as long as I don't have to cast everything alone, I think it's good. I was literally saying everything.
Yeah, I saw Spicy was here, and I was like, does Spicy know she's like muted or something?
No.
And then I saw that you were by yourself. I was like, wait, let me hop in.
Yep. Spicy is vibing, as they
Chilling
say.
with cheesecake.
Now, this is Clubhouse. Stock standard map. Everyone knows how to play it. Everyone loves it. I'm sick of seeing it. All that good stuff. Damnation is going to start the defenses, so they're looking to continue their defensive dominance. We have Beaver, Band, Willy, Quid, and... oh my goodness, what are they typing about? All right. They're just typing to type at this point. Tom is still over there rounding out as their perma sub, but we are finally loading in. That took him a second.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
We do have Nova rocking the snake now. He's taking control. He wants to see where everyone is at all times. And then we have Flippy playing the Cal. Oh, that is Flippy. Yeah, that is Flippy on the Cali. That's stock standard. Huggy is taking over the Thermite. Zonus is playing the Blackbeard. And oh no, never mind. Are they just going to hot drop Logi Hatch? Is that what I'm about to watch? Because there's really only one reason to put Sludge on this site.
Probably gonna walk it down through garage.
They might walk it down through garage, but usually a sledge pick means they might be coming Logi. Drop something. I got it back.
Did they end up reinforcing off CC? Or are they giving us item up for free?
Knows, but right now we're focused on Beaver looking to pick up something over here. No, they did reinforce it off. It's not a full bunker. Zonus will pick up Quid very early. Not entirely sure what Quid was up to over there, but he'll get picked up early on. As Zonus manages to get the opening pick on this map, they will smoke off the window here to prevent anyone else coming out of Con. Nova's going to take Garage for them. Flat wall is open. This is looking very fast and furious little start here on the side of Hiroshima. Flippy just trying to... He doesn't need to hit much. He just needs to catch just like a body shot, and he'll probably down whoever he hits with that Cali bolt. And then this is why I despise Snake, because guess what? Nova now knows that there are 2 people over here, one top red, and then there's one in cash. Gonna hop on over. He's gonna nade off that top red player, but he won't be ready for him as Band just walks up and takes out Nova. Oh, maybe he didn't see that red player.
I think he only got one on the Snakes camp.
He might have only seen the cash player. You might be right. As Zonus will be taken out by Willie, all of a sudden that man advantage gone, and then there it goes again. Flippy falls to Nova, or to Willie. My apologies. I don't want to get them confused. Yuri will pick up Beaver, which will drag us a little closer back to even. Huggy will take a lot of damage. Willie will pick up a triple kill onto Huggy. Yuri will pick up a double kill onto Tom. All that's left now is Yuri, as he's got to find 2 kills, one on Van. Is that 2 different thorn charges that one? Oh, he will pick up onto Willie. All that's left now is Band, who Yuri will pick up. The round of hero plays. He manages to pick up both right through the little slant of that.
I did not know you could sleep. You could like shoot through that.
I knew. I've just never seen it done, if that makes sense. Yeah, Yuri managing to bring back, I think that was a 3v1 by the time that he started getting his kills. Technically, it was a 4v2, but he got the kill that made it a 3v1, so we'll go ahead and count that quad kill as a 4v1. Why not? Help the stats a little bit. But Hiroshima already winning more attacks on Clubhouse than they did all of Bank.
Crazy shout out. Not gonna lie.
Oh, okay, that's how statistics work. Now we're going to see this other bomb site as they go to basement. Basement is the strongest site on here, but me personally, I think Gym Bed is slightly better at this point. I feel like a lot of people know how to attack basement. But I also personally think, well, I guess you'll have a zombie up for one more round, but while you have a zombie up, you really should be prioritizing trying to go ahead and win CC, because without a zombie, CC is significantly more difficult to hold. But as it stands right now, we have Band running the alibi, just wanting to get more aggressive. Beaver on that Malusi. Willie on the Tubarão because DMR go burr. No Cade because Cade has been banned. And without Cade, this will be a little more difficult holding these hatches. Huggy is going to once again bring the thermite.
Swapping.
Yeah. Willie is going to start up in secret, waiting to see if anyone punches the window, so he might be able to get a little bit of a cheeky kill. Tom will take a bit of damage from Platt. He's just going to scamper on away. He does not want to die early. Oh, Willie. Willie's looking for it. He's
missed
not
the
going
vault.
to get it. He could have jumped out and killed him, but he did not. He's going to get the drone. And you know what? That's the same as a player, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. They backed away, Willie. This is a wasted C4. Don't throw it. Don't do it.
Throw it, Willie.
Okay.
DM Willie right now. Throw the C4.
He's going to get that 60 seconds. He technically got that 60 seconds later than he would have needed to. But it looks like they have full control here. They're trying to pinch Willie out, and they will pinch him out. Zonus picks up the kill. Zonus once again with an opening pick. 2 now after being the opening pick on Bank so many rounds. Manages to find 2 kills here. Willie wastes a decent amount of time, but losing those Tubarãos means that those hatches are going to get open just that little bit faster.
I don't think they've cleared out top floor though yet.
They have not. The vigil is
still
the vigil is still over in gym. You don't really need to clear full top floor. Just have someone watching the main stairs walk down, and I think he would be fine. But they're determined to make sure this vigil does not stay alive. Tom is going to play his life. Tom is going to waste as much time as possible. He is a
They know he's here.
Yeah, they know he's here. They're gonna get him. The question is, how much util and how long does it take? It won't take that long, and it won't take any util as Flippy finds the head of Tom.
Turns out.
Now it's a... Yeah. It did not take long at all. Oh.
Only a minute on the clock.
Do have a minute on the clock. We still have Goyo canisters, I believe, up. Secret control is still kind of firm. Gen control is still kind of in the firm hands of Damnation. But they have no real plant denial here outside of the Goyos that they probably have set up underneath Kitchen Hatch. Now, Band is going to wait here. Band's just going to be bouncing around this triple wall. Flippy's going to take his position bottom main. As it looks like they're still impact tricking the hatch here. Beaver is going to go prone to see if he can't get a cheeky kill, and he does! He gets the kill onto Flippy, who went bottom main. He won't be able to impact trick, though, and stop that hatch from being opened, I don't believe. Unless he did? Won't matter. Zonus picks up Quid, walks in. Beaver's not able to pick up the kill onto Zonus. Nova, meanwhile, picks up Beaver. Band will pick up Huggy. Diffuser will get picked back up by Yuri. Band will pick up another onto Zonus. Yuri will get Plant down. It's a 1v2. Nova, Band versus Yuri. Yuri will retake top. Oh, Band just can't find the headshot onto Nova. And Nova will pick up the kill. He will punish him for not managing to get that kill.
It's a good effort from Band.
Was a good effort. Now that's 2 straight attack round wins by Hiroshima. We're looking to potentially our map 3. So to remind everyone of this playoff format, this regular season were best of 2s. Now it is best of 3s, meaning you have to win 2 maps in order to move on. The way it works is that this is a double elim bracket as well. You lose a game, you're not out. You get one more chance. You get one more life. So whoever ends up losing this best of 3 will still play next week against a loser of one of our other games. Now, of course, both of these teams want to keep that extra life for as long as possible. Hiroshima especially, does not want to drop to that lower bracket immediately, especially after being favorites as hard as they were for the whole darn thing.
Protect your bombs from being defused by
And they're looking
So,
quite
like,
strong to avoid that.
The Suns dropping to the lower bracket here would probably be the biggest upset in the league so far this season.
It would definitely be up there. I feel like R4C losing tomorrow would probably be the bigger upset from round diff and point diff. I don't know how many points Damnation has, but I believe they have more than Tachanka's. I could be wrong, though. They might have similar. They might have the same.
That is true, but Damnation is technically a newer team taking over for Team Willie.
Okay, it is the same core. Well, I guess Tom is new and Willie is back, but it's the same core of that team. They just have a different name. And Willie will pick up Zonus. Hey, look, Zonus has been involved in every single opening engagement. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't aware there was an opening engagement on that round. We do have Band holding down in Lounge. We'll miss the Rafters run up. I believe that's Flippy on the Buck who just gets up there. No, that's going to be Nova on the Flores. He likes his DMRs and he likes his LMGs. As Yuri will pick up Tom with the nade. Just didn't have anywhere to run or hide. And then Willie's going to take a lot of damage from Yuri. Not just a lot of damage. He's going to die. Quit's going to get the kill onto Yuri to make up for it. But Nova will pick up the refrag there. They need to pick up Willie. This round basically depends on it. Huggy, Flippy, Nova versus Willie on leg. No health, Band, and Beaver. Willie's going to set up his little fortress right here. Mute Jammer is going to stop Nova from having any fun with his drones. He will eventually shoot the Mute Jammer. This is going to set up a flank cam if I had to guess. Make sure no one's going to come up that lobby after them. Now we just wait. A minute 40 left. Very, very fast. Very, very aggressive round. Nova's going to go, or Willie's going to go prone over behind the mattress by the window. He's going to get back up. Think better of it. Flippy has now gone underneath. His goal is going to be to force these players out of positions. And most importantly, probably hoping to pick up Willie, who's at such low health. Which is definitely the plan there. Willie avoids the floor being opened up underneath him. Band fighting Nova for just a second. Both of them miss each other. Willie is looking for this kill onto this Buck underneath. He just can't seem to find it. As Band also goes looking for the Buck, also can't seem to find it. Flashbang comes out, will force Band off of those main stairs. Willie will once again take up position behind the couch. Or my mattress, my apologies, bed, whatever you want to call it. Flippy looks like he's getting ready to walk up main. Huggy will take the fight against Band. Both of them take about a bullet of damage, but that's P90 bullet versus 556 bullet, so it's quite a bit of a different damage discrepancy. Band is getting aggressive on Huggy once again. Huggy will win the fight against Band. Pick up that kill. 30 seconds left, looking great. Beaver will pick up Flippy. He broke the pipe on him. Nova's walking in. Huggy will pick up Willie, catches him prone behind the mattress. This is looking like a very strong round for them. They know where Beaver is, and Nova will pick him up. 3 straight attacks. Man, these two teams are looking awful streaky to start off with right now.
gotta admit, the three straight on attack. Damnation needs to change what they're doing if they want to stay in this match.
I definitely agree. We see the zombie ban and we see a Blackbeard ban. Not wanting to deal with that shield anymore. 3-0 so far for Hiroshima Suns, looking to show that those attacks on Bank were just misfortune. Look, if Hiroshima if Hiroshima managed to claw out 2 more attacks here, I think we're just looking at map 3, and I think Damnation knows that they need to make this a 3-3 half. They cannot afford this to turn into a 4-2 or a 5-1 or heaven forbid a 6-0 half. But it has to start with they have to kill. Yuri has died once across 3 rounds. Nova has died once across 3 rounds. You gotta change those numbers. You got the opening pick last time, first round that they got opening pick, and they still were not able to convert it into a round win. They have to convert those. On the side of Hiroshima, one thing we have definitely seen them do is they've gotten much more aggressive on their attacks, and they're like that round they had cash control, they had CC control, they had Rafters control within like a minute. I don't think we even reached the 2-minute mark left in the round, and they had that control. They were able to set up. They were able to decide, okay, this is where we're going to be pushing our attack. We're going to set up flank drones. It's a 3v3. We've done a lot of damage to Willie. We can afford to take our time now. And that's what's important. We're going to see them go back to basement now on Damnation. Hiroshima was able to just barely win this attack their first time around. It came down to a very, very stressful planting situation. Willie's going to inspect the gun that has no skin on it. That's, what are you showing us here, Willie? He will not catch whoever just sprinted by. Now, Huggy is going to go open up stock. He's once again on that Thermite with hit ban. Thermite is probably the better call over Ace in this situation. You get more. Yuri is going to pick up Willie, who jumped out the window. And that's a huge opening pick. You guys are so boring. Well, hey.
Whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, whatever it takes to win. They're down a map. They can't afford to be fancy. We do see Beaver is sitting on top red right now. And Beaver will pick up Yuri the down on him.
Who's this?
He seems aware that there's someone secret, and that secret player will rotate on over to pick up Yuri. Quid will pick up Nova.
Just
now, all of a sudden, once again, we're back to a 4v4 even round. I don't know how good util. I don't know how much util Nova had, but could be big. Striker usually tends to have a decent chunk of util. Beaver once again still on this roam. They don't seem to know where he is at all. They're trying to find him. Oh, there's a Legion of Band on main stairs. Will not find a kill onto Zonus, but Zonus also does no damage to Band, so I think that's probably something you just take and run with if you were the side of Damnation and you just don't peek that again. 55 seconds remaining. Still not a lot of ground taken. Flippy's going to try to just work his way down secret. He's been discovered. He will just run away. Still no one seems to have any idea. Beaver down in garage. But Flippy picked up the kill anyway. Then Yuri will pick up the kill onto Band. And then Yuri will pick up the kill onto Quid. And all of a sudden, I see nothing. Everything is frozen. As Huggy will pick up Tom after Tom picks up Flippy. And that's 4 straight attacking rounds. Hiroshima dominating this attacking side so far.
Like
Yuri with 8 kills, 8 and 1. He currently sits, and I just these attacks look clinical. They're getting the ground they need, and then they're just kind of waiting for Damnation to swing themselves out of the round, and it's working out so far.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right now, though, we see a return to the CC. Not a return. This is the first time I believe they've gone to CC. Without the Azami, though, this time, which is why I stand by, you've got to focus on understanding where exactly all of your resources are. When Azami is up, you should be going for the sites that Azami is most powerful. In this case, CC is one of her best sites. Now you don't have Azami. This is going to make this a little more difficult to hold. Tom is going to be our sacrifice over in Rafters. He is either going to kill everyone or die. There is no in between. This is your life now. Get used to it. You see Zonus on that Monty, Flippy on the... Flippy sniping the floors away from Nova. Okay, that's an awkward freeze frame. Nova will pick up Tom. Nova will take like half health. And that's just Raptor control.
Let's proceed slowly.
That is all of Rafters. Zonus takes a little bit of damage, but it's inconsequential. He is the Monty. He doesn't take much. They can get the wall open. They can get plat open for free. Rafters is just free as a bird. Band is playing the DMR over on red stairs. Willie is playing one, I'd imagine, closer to site. Quid is going to be playing up on the cash table. No, Willie's going to take underneath to try to stop plant. Beaver will pick up Flippy. And Willie from underneath will stop Zonus. They did not have a lounge player to prevent that C4 from going off underneath. Gonna pick Diffuser back up, and they're just gonna start planting basically right next to the vert that was just made. Oh, clips Willie just a little bit. Huggy will pick up Quid. No, Huggy will pick up somebody. I did not see Stu. Yuri will pick up Quid. Nova is downed and stuck on Rafters.
It's two.
Then another one downed, and another one downed. Another one bites the dust. Two DMRs. 3 downed players with all body shots. Don't you love this game?
No, I do not love this game. I hate this game. This game makes me feel a different type of anger.
Game will do that to everybody. Now, Damnation does get their first defensive round pickup, and they're looking to turn it into 2. A 4-2 half is incredibly unfortunate. It's not ideal. But hey, it works.
Didn't the first map end in 4-2 half for the Suns?
It was a 4-2 half before. Maybe Damnation is going to pull out some absurd attacks, like they did on their defenses on Bank. Last map as well, you know, Hiroshima looked incredibly dominant, 4 straight round wins, and then they didn't win another round after that. So Hiroshima is looking to buck that trend and win a 5th round for the first time in this best of 3. I say that as if there's been like 10 maps played. This is the second map in the best of 3. Now, back to the basement they go. It's going to be Quid on the Goyo, Willie on the Smoke, Band on the Rooney, Beaver on the Malusi, and Tom, who is looking to heat back up after he did drop double digits over on Bank. He is yet to find his second kill. Been a little bit shut down on the defensive side. We saw him get a little aggressive. Meanwhile, Smoke is going on a bit of an expedition. He's going to go check out the strip club, and now he's working his way back because he decided he didn't like it. Oh, but he's staying in the bathroom. Now he's going upstairs. They seem to be aware that someone is up there, but they're mostly just holding the... That's a jacuzzi run out. That's a pretty common run out. As Willie will pick up Yuri running away. And then Willie will pick up a second onto Zonus. That is the Grim, and that is the Ram gone. There's only one thing avert going to be done, and that's a huge execution operator that is just gone from the side of Hiroshima. If I'm Damnation, I feel really good. You still have your Smoke up as well, and Willie is starting to feel himself with some of those hits. D4 going up through stock hatch will not find anybody. Flippy looks like he just wants to walk his way down, and he'll get punished. Band was waiting for that walk down. This is a much different Damnation than we've seen the last couple defenses. Hiroshima is all of a sudden on the back foot. It is down to Huggy and Nova to find their way through this round. Nova on the LMG. He'll have the bullets to be able to do this, but he doesn't have the util. Huggy will be droning from top stock hatch. It's a 5v1. I'd imagine everyone's just going to hold. You know one is going to be in dirt. He broke the barb. You know he was last seen over there. We'll see what they end up doing. Huggy looks like he wants to make a push somewhere. He just can't decide where exactly. And Nova looks like he's just waiting for someone to swing him. No one is willing to bite, though. Willie's going to just hold on these bottom stairs, wait for to hear someone, and then just start swinging with the shotgun. I think what Willie was trying to show us is, I think every single one of his cosmetics got taken off. That is a bug right now that's happening. It's annoying. But I'd have to imagine he does not run smoke with the default shotgun and default SMG-11. I'm just making that guess. Nova will pick up Beaver, so all of a sudden we have a 2v4. Nova's just in sight. Nova's walked right in, but he's going to get taken down. Huggy will pick up Willie, though. Tom will pick up Nova. WTF, WTF, WTF. I'm going to guess the shotgun decided it did not like Willie there for a split second, based on Huggy's health and the fact that Willie seems quite upset. But Huggy now is just going to wait to see if anyone's going to give him anything. Ban does give him something, and it's the cold, sweet release of death. As we now have a 4-2 Damnation now on the back foot, but very similar to what happened last time. They swapped over to the other side, and they just started rattling off round wins. I always love that Rook is the first operator they show on this ban, because who has banned Rook literally ever? Sure, it's happened, but get some help. Spicy, do you play Rook C4? Look, I'm sure it's worked. I've seen rounds get decided based on a rook thing being in a default plant spot in the last 5 seconds. So you know, there's some utility there. Oh look, one team has taken my advice. Hiroshima's starting off CC. I'm sorry, you were saying something spicy. Yeah. What have I done? But anyway, oh look, Hiroshima's like, hey, Azami is up. Hey guys, let's go ahead. Let's start CC Rafters. Now, unfortunately for them, they don't have the Cade or the Bandit, which means that this wall is getting open. Flat wall is getting open. Thatcher is also not banned, so that wall is getting open wide. Flippy has informed everyone that he's going to start throwing for his best friend. That means, AKA, I'm ass. Alright, well, that's what I like to pretend. I like to pretend like whenever I lose, because I'm choosing to do so. But, Flippy's going to make the rotate over. We're going to have the swap to the Therm. We're going to have the swap to the Monty. Willie's going to be playing the Monty, and I would like, once again, to reiterate, I'm not a fan of putting your best gun on a shield. I just think other players would fit the role better. Tom is going to swap from that Deimos to the Capitao. Willie is going to swap off of the Monty to Ram to Ash. So someone heard me down in the ether. Ban's going to be on the Snake. Now, I can guess what Ban's going to do because I saw G2 do this in a game recently. If you sit on Highway, you can tuck yourself in so that no one can swing you, and your radar is wide enough, you can see exactly where Rafters player is, and you can see where everyone in Con and everyone in Cash and everyone in CC is. So that's just free wall hacks constantly. It is annoying as all hell. Quid is going to rappel up. Instead of dealing with the mute jammer, he's just going to go around it. As we now see Nova playing aggressive over here. I don't know what that explosion was. I'd imagine it's garage wall opening. But wants to get this early pick, get the man advantage. No, it was. I'm guessing it was actually the castle down here. Now we have a long angle for Willie to take against Yuri. R4C versus from that range. Probably looking for probably need that headshot on the R4C to do any reasonable damage. Oh, it's all frozen. I can't see anything. As Willie kills Yuri, Nova managed to pick up Quid though. Beaver will pick up Nova. We do have a player retaking Lounge, or trying to, from bottom red. All clear. And it'll be Huggy, and Huggy will not. Tom will take his head off, and all of a sudden this is looking like a very strong starting attack from the side of Damnation. Exactly what they needed. Zonas and Flippy in this 2v4. They do not have a lot of util. They do have 2 C4s, as default plant is going to be gone for, and 2 players will get picked up, Beaver and Band. Zonas will pick up Willie. All of a sudden, this went from a very good round to a very bad round, and all of a sudden, it's a 1 round by Hiroshima. The double C4 comes in incredibly, incredibly strong. And that's why it pays sometimes to have to go differentiate from those default plant spots. As Hiroshima pull a bunny out of their ass and manage to win that round. Bunny out of their ass? I want to say bunny out of their hat, but then I was like, I don't know. Does anyone even know that saying? But I already said bunny. I don't know. Look, sometimes I just say shit to say shit.
Attackers
Okay?
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
But
can.
CC has been won, so now, I mean, Hiroshima, they just need to crawl out 2 round wins from the default sites. Zombie's probably going to be banned the next go to CC, so they probably can't rely on it like they did. Not that they really used it that much. They just killed everybody. Mira is once again going to be brought, and these are the sites where Mira is incredibly powerful. You now have Mira that you can set up over on your factory wall, staring out towards Jacuzzi. Man, I mean, Hiroshima, they look different on Clubhouse. Managed to stop Damnation from winning their 3rd round, and that could have just snowballed really, really fast. Looks like we're not going to see anything fancy, though. These are just default setups. Yuri on that castle, Nova on the mute. Mira windows set up where they usually are. You can either set one up on Khan, staring into Khan, or you can set one up on Gold, staring into Master. They have opted for the Logi staring into Khan one. Zonas is down as the Jaeger. He's just waiting in the showers. He's doing what Smoke did. He went to the strip club for like a second, decided it wasn't for him, and then he's gone back home. Now we do have Band and Willie. C4 coming out will not net anybody. It is going to be Nova in this mute position, and he's going to play nice and aggro on the wall there. You do have a guy underneath trying to clear him out, and they just can't seem to. They don't seem to know which side of the wall he's on. They have figured it out. They know which side of the wall. Trying to shoot him from underneath the floor, but Tom can't find the angle. Nova sprints out, catches Band off guard, takes a lot of damage, but takes down Band in the process. Quid will take out Flippy. So Nova is in a precarious position, but he's alive. And they need to clear him out. Nova will pick up Beaver. Zonas will pick up Tom. Nova will eventually get picked up by Willie. As long as Willie's alive, this is still winnable. And now they're looking for their own magic round. Although Diffuser is out in an awkward place. Quid is out on highway windows. He will jump in. I don't know where Diffuser is. Is it outside of Con? Oh! Oh! Well, that's significantly worse than I thought it was. I'm not sure what happened there either. Quid's gonna take quite a bit of damage from, I'm going to assume, Yuri's gun. If I am Damnation... Oh, Quid will kill himself by jumping in the smoke canister. That was an elaborate suicide, is what that was. That's a new one. Willie has to find both of these kills. He pretty much just has to hope that he can fake out these defenders into believing that he has Diffuser. Because if they realize he does not have Diffuser, they're just going to run away. Going to vault back into Logi. It looks like that's where he wants to push. Only problem is there is a BP there that's staring at him the entire time. Both players are set up here. Oh, he just misses managing to clip the head of Zonas. Oh, there's a shield in the way, so he wouldn't have done it anyway. Does not know where these two players are, but they know where he is. Can't seem to find them. He'll find Yuri, but he won't be able to get the kill with only a second left. Yuri will kill him. And we're damn close to that third map now, as Hiroshima has won 6 rounds out of our first 8. Man. Tale of 2 maps. Willie still has his double digits, but Band, Tom, and Quid are all not performing quite as high as they were last Bank. Yuri is still dropped to 10 kills. Nova is getting close to his own 10. Just It definitely does. Definitely feels like they're much more confident right now. They understand what they need to do in this situation, which is just look, fight them. Don't let them get set up on their attacks, and then on our defenses, and then on our attacks, make sure that we're being aggressive and we're pushing the envelope. And it's worked out really well for them. And now they have 4 straight rounds to just get 1. If they just get a single round, we will be moving on to map 3, which is going to be Night Haven, which, if I'm Damnation, I really don't want to see a map 3, but at this point, I don't see how they can stop it. They need to start pumping out round wins fast. We are going to go into this basement setup. Mira is still up, which means that this basement setup is going to be a little different than the usual ones you see. You set up this Mira to be able to bounce back and forth between Gen easily and be able to hold Gen a little bit safer than you would if you had to play directly behind the Gen. Flippy's going to try and get this aggressive kill, and at this point, I mean, you've got a 4-round buffer to work with. You might as well see if you can't get a freebie every now and then. Oh. Man, these freezes have been at bad times, as that C4 is not going to get anybody. But it will get him killed, as Willie picks up Flippy, gets the opening kill, and he's typing something. He is typing something. I don't know how I'm alive, boss. Not only is he alive, he has taken no damage. But that's a good opening pick. That's exactly what Damnation needs now. They need to turn that into a round win. Band real quick. Reloads that. Gets rid of the castle barricade there. They're going to make sure everything is clean up here. Make sure lounge. Make sure rafters. Make sure everything is nice and cozy. We're going to open up the hatches. Take the time. Take care of everything. Quit bringing... the Type 99 over the DMR. I haven't seen the Type 99 much. I know some people still use it, but I'm always surprised. Then again, that DMR is a fickle thing. I wish he had it. I bet he wishes he had it right now because of that zombie barricade. As Beaver takes some damage, and then Quid takes all damage. Yuri manages to snipe his head off. Yuri took a bit of damage himself, though. Beaver is currently bottom oil. I guess he's just holding this cross here, trying to make sure that they don't push out at any point. Meanwhile, I don't see where this attack is really materializing just yet. They don't have secret control. They seem to be planning on doing a moto drop, but there's 3 players in church right now. Make it 2 players in church, as Tom will pick up 1. Yuri will just swing out aggressively behind the table. There's one behind triple wall that I don't think they're aware of just yet. Nova will pick up 1. Hiding behind boxes. He will get picked up, though. Band will pick up Huggy. 45 seconds. Nova will pick up Beaver. It's a 2v2. Band is holding aggressive while Tom plants behind boxes. Oh. Band now knows where the Azami is. And Azami will be down by the spray. All that's left now is Yuri trying to close out this map, prevent going any further. He knows where 1 is, back behind the boxes. He doesn't know where the rest are. He's gonna go pick up Nova. He has the time to do it, make it a 2v2 instead of a 2v1. 27 seconds, though. They have to start moving quick. Oh, Yuri will pick up on Band. All that's left now is Tom, but Tom will pick up on Yuri. 19 seconds left. Nova needs to find this kill, and soon. All that's left is Tom standing his way, and Tom will prevent him from ending this map as we go on to our next round. Damnation picking up their first attack. All right. Round 11. No, round 10. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong part of the timeline. Round 10. Whew. We have a ban coming up. I wonder what they're going to ban. Is it going to be the Mirror or is it going to be the Azami? It is going to be the Mirror, and Thermite is dropped away. It doesn't really matter. They were bringing Hib pretty much exclusively anyway. We're going back to CC because they've decided Azami is still up, so we might as well. Mute, Castle, Azami, Thorn, and Valk. Why that took me so long, I had a bit of a brain fart. This round, like the last time they attacked CC, it was a pretty dominant showing from the side of Damnation. It was a double C4 that ended up costing them the round. They just need to make sure that they don't double up like that again this time. Right now, Flippy is going to be setting a barb on red stairs. Standard. Nova is going to be playing our power position of Rafters. He does not have a catcher this time, so he will not have the benefit of Discs or Jaeger ADSs helping keep him safe. What happens will happen. Going to be Yuri once again playing the power position of Lounge. Lily's hitting at 13 kills. Band has finally gone positive. Tom is 6 and 7. Beaver is 4 and 9. And Quidney is 3 and 8. Damnation's going to keep pulling this back. They need Quid and Beaver to start pulling their weight just a little bit more, as Zonus takes a ton of damage from Band. That's a mute down to like 5. No, actually, they're probably closer to 10, maybe 15. But a good, decent chunk early, and that's one of the C4s. That's one of the plant denials gone. Huggy is the other one, if I had to guess. Nova's going to be playing this position aggressively because he knows he does not have catchers up. So if he hears Capitao Firebolt start singing, then he's a dead man. It looks like someone has gone to go play it with him, though. I think that might be Yuri up there with him, flying on the other side of that wall. I think that is. I think that looks like Castle's headgear. I'm trying to figure out silhouettes. Aha! I play this game way too much. I knew what the silhouette was. That's depressing. Anyway, Yuri is going to be playing up here with Nova, trying to help him stay alive. They will take bottom garage, finally. They're in it, and they're also down in lounge to prevent the run back. They know the lounge player is gone. Oh, Beaver will get picked up by Nova. Nova will pick up Quid, too. No, this doesn't work if you don't have a player on garage door. Willie will end up picking up Zonus. Willie takes a bit of damage from Vert himself or from Rafters. I don't know which one. Definitely looks like Vert. Tom will pick up Flippy, so all of a sudden this is a 3v3. Although not with a lot of control. They still have full Rafters control over there. Oh, good night. One tap from Band. Band will take the head off of Flippy, so that's Rafters control retaken. They can push up Rafters. There's only one C4 left, and it's the hand of Huggy. Yuri is going to be playing on Bomb Chassis. He's going to retake Rafters, and he'll take Tom's head clean off. Band will take his off, though, and all of a sudden it's a 2v1. All it's down to Huggy. Willie looks like he's going to pick up Diffuser and come up Rafters. Band is currently outside of Plat. They both seem to be fully aware where this Valk is. Willie's going to start planting. Willie's just going to go for the kill, and Willie will get the kill. Another attack round won by... Oh, he got off of because of the Thorn Gadget in the floor. Oh, I guess all's well that ends well. 4-6 now on the side of Damnation. They're slowly clawing this back. These attacks have looked much better. And now Hiroshima's got to be sweating a little bit. Why'd you jinx him? Caster's jinx, care not. Nova and Yuri both sitting at 13 kills, doing everything they can to close out this map as soon as possible, but it's just not happening just yet. Damnation are fighting tooth and nail. We're going to see Jim Bedroom come back. They're trying to do a full site rotation now, seeing if one of these is going to hang on.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now in the prep phase, Band has officially gone positive, 9 and 7, and Tom is damn close too at 7 and 8. Beaver and Quid both are still lagging behind just a bit, but if they keep snatching these round wins up, I don't think anyone's going to mind. Lucky is going to once again bring that Valk. Zonas is going to be playing the Jaeger. Yuri on the castle seems to be his favorite operator. Nova on the mute seems to be his favorite operator for this site specifically. And Flippy on the Thorn, which I'm pretty sure is Flippy's favorite operator. There's so much under this window, but Huggy, I think, realized, hey, if that Thorn goes off, I think it's going to destroy my Valk camp. I can move that one. Let's see how this round ends up going. Flippy thinking better of putting his Thorn Gadget down there. You have the Blackbeard shield brought out by Quid. Looks like he's going to get aggressive here. Oh. Looks like that's a fun little thing that happened. It is full reinforced on red side. They're fully aware of that now. As Zonas gets picked up first, Willie dropping 16 kills now. And Willie's also got the run back cut off from Nova. Nova is now stuck over there. Flippy will take a lot of damage too, almost downed. Nova's just going to be bouncing back and forth. He needs to try to hold on to this. They've got his run back from both sides. There is nothing Nova can do here. He's sitting on a mute jammer, which should protect him from the snake. They know where he is. Willie knows where he is, as Nova will go ahead and get away. Flippy will take down Quid, and Yuri will take down Tom. That's big. All of a sudden, man advantage swaps right back on over to Hiroshima's side. They still have not cleared out Nova from this position. And Nova understands he's still alive, he's still there, and he's going to keep swinging as long as he's able to. And looking to try and get this kill, as Yuri will pick up the kill onto Beaver. Willie's going to jump in just to try to see if he can't pick it up. Is not able to. They need to get this kill onto Nova. They need to do something here in these dying seconds. 50 seconds remaining, and they still need this round. Band will get picked up by Nova. Now all of a sudden, it's a 1v4. That wall fully being closed really sealed the deal. They needed those hard breach charges much earlier. Nova's just going to take CC at this point, it looks like. He's going to tuck himself in on that piece. And I think we're headed to Nighthaven Labs, unless Willie can pull that 20 bomb out. He saw Nova for just a split-second run to servers. He's not going to be able to... He cannot keep swinging him, though. Nova's just not going to give him the fight. He's going to keep dancing around, buying time. Nova understands how powerful position he's in. Nova's just going to go back into the tuck here. And he's going to pick up the kill on Willie, and we're going to map 3. Hiroshima manages to stymie Damnation's aggression. And now we're off to Nighthaven. Oh. That was another barn burner of a map there, too. Yep, that definitely seems to be the way things are going. So we'll see who can get momentum on Nighthaven now after we come back from just a little break. And we are back for the final map in this best of 3 series. If you're just joining us, Damnation stunned Hiroshima by winning 5 straight defensive rounds to close out Bank. But Hiroshima came back strong with a dominant attacking side on Clubhouse to win their own map. And now we're down to this. Nighthaven Labs. One map, a best of one to decide who moves on the upper bracket and who goes down to the lower bracket. Hell of a start so far to the playoffs. Unfortunately, we have lost Violet. Violet has passed out. So it's back to just me talking and Spicy in the rafters once again. You're sending SOS signals using the like stage lights, like Morse code, just clicking over and over. But we're down to Nighthaven, which plays very similarly to Clubhouse. You want to get rid of that Cade and Bandit. You want to get rid of the electricity so that you can get the walls open that you need to get open. As we see right now, Cade and Bandit are gone. The Mav ban is inconsequential as a result. So basically what you've done by banning the Cade and the Bandit, you've made that Mav ban just doesn't do anything now. Now, unfortunately, you are leaving up Azami and Mira. As we see right now, we're going to see Mira on the side of Hiroshima. But realistically, there's ways you can work around those Miras. You just have to be careful about it. Someone drag Willie back to our chat. Spicy's going to handle that one. As I finish off the little piece of white cheddar that I had.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Well, let's see how this first defensive rounds go. As we've seen on the last two maps, this have been very momentum-heavy affairs. The team that has won the first round of each map has gone on to win the map. Now, for Damnation, that did take 5 straight defensive rounds after losing 4 straight rounds. But they still ended up winning the map after winning the first round. And all you need, if you're sitting in those voice chats, all you're talking about is, look, guys, this is the last map today. There's no more after this. We just need 7 rounds. And then, you know, if the other team ends up getting to 6, it's like, guys, we just need 8 rounds now. Keep bumping that number up, because I'm assuming we don't. I don't think anyone would sign up for max OT, so I would not sign up for max OT. An interesting shield that Huggy has thought better of. He's not going to end up placing that shield in rafters. We do see Huggy on the smoke, Nova on the mute. Okay, you're all mine. From Willie calling his shot like Babe Ruth in the bottom of the 9th. As he's sitting outside with his pistol, because there's no way he's shotgun Grim with this. As the shield's going to be set up in IT facing... No, that's a Mira setup. They're going to Tuberau... Oh, I know exactly what they did. They Tuberau froze IT wall and then set up the Mira to destroy the thermite charge. It is Grim shotgun. It is... So it is 2 shotguns now just standing, staring at each other, waiting. 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 And Nova will swing up first, and Nova will not be prepared for the Grim shotgun. He's not even running vert grip on that. He's a maniac. Come on, run up and melee it. Run up and melee it. He will run up and melee it. As the Mira will get the kill. Rinser, by the way, aka Dom, is now playing in this game. There's no need for a sub anymore for Hiroshima, as Willie types, something. I'd imagine that's him cursing the old gods in the text chat. As Tom takes quite a bit of damage. Zonus also takes quite a bit of damage. And Tom will end up picking up the kill onto Zonus, and then a beautiful shot onto Yuri. It's now down to Huggy and Rinser to hold this round together. Damnation looking to pick up this first round and continue the trend of first round wins going over. Band will pick up Huggy. It's all down to Rinser. Rinser will pick up Tom. That's Diffuser down over Raptor side. Rinser will go ahead and take over E-Box. They need to get this Diffuser somehow over. And they will. Rinser's going to down Band, but Diffuser's going to go down, and Quid's going to pick up Rinser for Damnation's first round. That was... I knew immediately when Willie typed, "I'm coming for you." And then I saw Grim pistol out the entire time. I knew exactly what that was. Yep, he did. And then he went up and punched the mirror window too, and even though he did get killed by Rinser, and then he cursed the old gods a little bit, but man, something about having shotgun on attack just makes you feel different and more aggressive. Yeah, look, sometimes siege and stupid works,
Defenders,
unfortunately.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Stupid siege works more times than it should. Anyway, we do see a return to the CC bomb site, because as long as Mira is up, this site is arguably the strongest one in the entire map. Exact same lineup, except Huggy will swap out that smoke for a castle instead, and Yuri will swap out the... I don't even remember who Yuri played, but it's going to be Azami now. I think it was Thorn? Somebody. Oh, Malusi. There was a Malusi. I remember that now. But Yuri's going to swap on over to the Azami to be able to hold Rafters just a tad better. But we'll see how this all ends up going. Hiroshima definitely wants to win rounds as soon as possible. We've seen very, very momentum-heavy sides when it comes to both of these teams. We see a lot of rounds won by one team, a lot of rounds won by the other back and forth. Hiroshima does not want Damnation to be able to start picking up and clawing through round wins right off the bat. As once again, they're going to set up the exact same thing this time. Kubarao, they're going to place the Mira, and that's going to destroy another thermite charge. And now Beaver is just like, hey, what's that? I'm going to get rid of that. They're going to try to keep IT wall closed once again. And then what they're going to do this time is when another thermite charge goes down on that wall, they're going to pop it and throw out a C4 to destroy it. That's the name of the game when it comes to doing all of that. It's going to waste a lot of utility. It's going to waste a lot of time. The attackers are going to be annoyed by it as Yuri picks up Willie, who just tried to jump in the window. Bit of a disrespectful one there. Beaver takes quite a bit of damage from Zonus. As Raptors, Quid almost kills himself with his own nade, taking half health. Quid is now fighting Zonus with no help whatsoever in the foreseeable future. That's a drone gone. Quid will swing and won't pick up the kill. Neither of them will, as they both fight. Band will manage to pick up Huggy, making this a 4v4 again. Quid and Zonus are just having a hell of a time over there. As the IT wall has been breached open, so Zonus is just stuck, as Band will pick up Rinser as well. Zonus is trying to do any damage he can to that to the Blackbeard in this 4v3. He just can't seem to find the toes or the shoulder or the head. It is still Nova, Zonus, and Yuri alive. Still quite the strong little group here. Raptors control has been handed over to the side of Damnation. Going to try... Oh! Well, that's one way for Zonus to die. No one reinforced that wall. So usually you reinforce the right side of that wall. No one did. Now with that open, it is now a 2v4 with Blackbeard still up and about. Yuri's trying to get aggressive here. He's trying to make sure that he prevents them from pushing in and taking things. He almost sees the head. Band will manage to pick up Nova, though, so now it's down to a 3v1 that Yuri will not win. Band with a 4K. And all of a sudden, Damnation 2 rounds in a row, attacking half. Looking good. I appreciated you refusing to move away from Zonus and Quid, just staring and whiffing on each other for a solid 10 seconds. Oh man, they're gonna rewatch this VOD and go, what the hell? But Damnation up 2-0, and this is the full hero. There is no sub on Hiroshima right now. This is the full Hiroshima team that. Reaper's not on Hiroshima.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Reaper's on. Turn. Okay, fine. There is one sub, but the main core is still here. Man, banned on the snake. I'm honestly, they should ban that snake. It's just so much intel. F2 is completely back. Nice Ember Rise. Who has Ember Rise? Swap to all of them. It's not the Mira. It's not the Mute. Is it Yuri? Because Yuri's the one. Yeah, that looks like Yuri. Oh, it is the Halloween one. We get 7 rounds. GG. The mental warfare. Huggy is bringing this pulse. He's bringing a shotgun instead of the oomp, oomp, oomp. We then have Nova running around on the Vigil. Does not bring the boss G. Quid is going to once again bring this Blackbeard. Rinser is once again going to play this Mira. Probably the last round he's going to be allowed to play it. Zonus is on the mute. Tom is once again going to bring the thermite. And look how fast. Snake is able to just walk right into kitchen, understands, hey, there's no one on my ping. Oh, Nova will pick up Ban, though. He didn't see that one on his little gadget. And Nova's just going to run. Oh, no, it is Ember Rise Vigil. Yes, go. You can tell from his arms. Beaver is downed. Nova will not pick him up. That is Ember Rise Vigil. So technically, there could, if it is called by Damnation, it's a forfeit round, but they have to call it. Ask them after the round and make sure that they don't want to call that round as a forfeit. I don't think they will, because they would have been much. It sounded like they were just joking, but also they're competitors. I don't think they want the free round. It'd be funny. There is no, but it would be really funny. Tom managed to pick up Zonus. Maybe it won't matter anyway. They're down Exo. They have this control. Yuri's taking a bit of damage. Oh, Rinser takes a bit of damage. Rinser is just gone. They don't know about this shotgun tuck though. Oh, what a flick by Tom! Nova will pick up his second. Willie will pick up Nova though. And it's all down. They don't need it. They don't need the free round as Tom with some absurd flicks. Tell him never mind now. Tell him never mind. And Damnation with a 3-0 on attacking side of Nighthaven. They said, you know what, you can bring Ember Rise. We'll just win. It's not Ember. I'm pretty sure that was Ember, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, it should have been on Nova. Why ban my Thermi? I feel that. The Vigil? That's a Halloween skin on Vigil? Alright. Doesn't end up mattering, obviously. Man, what Halloween Vigil skin is that? Because I know the smoke was the Halloween skin, because I saw the head, like, the little, whatever the hell you call that thing, flopping around. It does not seem like Beaver believes that that was Halloween on Vigil, but you know what? We take their word for it. It did not end up mattering. We move on. If anything, it seemed to give Damnation more incentive to win. They will end up banning that Mira, getting rid of it. So now Rinser is going to be playing the Ella instead. Yuri is going to be hopping back on that Malusi. Huggy is going to be hopping back on the castle. Nova on the smoke. And Zonus on the mute. They need to win. They need to start winning some rounds. They cannot go down 4-0 on Nighthaven on their defensive side. Oh, man. My voice is going to be gone tomorrow, and I have a game to play tomorrow. That's not good. You know what else isn't good? That. Tom will trade with Zonus at least, but Nova gets aggressive and takes off Beaver's head. And Band will get aggressive, will get his head taken off by Rinser. Now all of a sudden, it's a 2v4 within the first 45 seconds of the round. All down to Willie and Quid to try to make it so that this round is not over immediately as Quid gets hit in the face with a smoke canister and is forced to back up. Willie on Nomad, Quid on the shield. These are operators you could do something with. Nova has picked up a very aggressive position on the side of the IT breach. Seem to want to bully Quid as hard as possible on the shield, and they will almost kill him, but not quite. Rinser will get picked up by Willie. Quid almost picks up Yuri. Oh, but they still don't seem to know. No, they had no idea Nova was tight of the breach. Nova's gonna pick up Willie and then pick up Quid. That's a very fast, very needed round for Hiroshima. It looks like their thought process now, you know what, guys? Fuck it. Let's swing shit. Objective location random has been swapped to assembly and tank. So we're going to go back to that basement site and see if they can't pick it up. Man, these have been some good maps so far, but holy cow. Oh!
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Going down to this basement, Yuri's gonna hop on. Yuri definitely needed. Actually, no, Nova needed that round. Picks up 3 kills there. Zonus picks up a trade. Rinser picks up 1. You know. Okay, now you're saying, okay, guys, now it's our turn. They won 3 in a row. Let's win 3 in a row. Take this over to our attacking half on Nighthaven. We're in a good spot. Nighthaven is one of those maps that it can be both attacker and defender sided. It really depends on the teams playing. And with the way these two teams seem to be playing, I don't know what any map is anymore. Clubhouse was attacker sided, Bank was defender sided, and now we'll see what Nighthaven ends up being. So far, we're seeing an attacker sided Nighthaven, and Damnation hope it remains for now until they swap on over. You see Tom on the Hib. Willie on the Ram, Beaver on the Dokaibi, Quid once again playing that Blackbeard shield that has worked out well so far, and Ban dropping the Snake in exchange for the Grim. I'm just waiting with a C4. Rinser is going to go ahead, take the Azami all the way up into Rafters. Nope, he's going to see the drone, he's going to run back down Aqua, decide he doesn't want to take that fight. Willie jumps in a window. It looks like they've already taken Kitchen real fast and aggressive. Seem to know that there's someone on their flank roughly. And it is Rinser, who does not want to face the shield. Who will face the shield, and Quid will make that a little more interesting than it needed to be, but that's an opening pick for Quid on the shield. And that's the Azami down with probably at least 2 or 3 Kiva barricades in pocket. That's not what you want to see down first. And then that's not what you want to see afterwards. Willie picks up Zonus through the vert. That's a C4 gone. You have 1 C4 remaining in pocket. You have no other plant denial besides that C4. And that's not a fight. There we go. I was going to say, that's not a fight you usually see Willie lose, and he does not. That's the other C4 gone. There was no more plant denial. All that's left now is Nova and Huggy in a 5v2 situation. Plenty of time, plenty of utility left for the attack. They can figure out where these last 2 defenders are. They're going to know exactly where Nova is. One's going to drop Animus. Ban's going to drop Animus. Take the head off of Nova. It's a 1v5 for Huggy. He's desperate. He's got to find something. He won't find anything. Ban picks up another flawless attack. Clinical from the side of Damnation as they go up 4-1 and win their attacking half. Looking great for a big upset. Hiroshima, they've got to find some way to stem the bleeding. I don't know if going back to assembly tank is the call. You've lost this site twice now, last time in dominating fashion. I understand kitchen or storage is not exactly ideal sites, but like I feel like you got to mix something up. You've won 1 defensive round so far. Doing the usual is clearly not working.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
What do I know? Anyway, we see this bottom floor setup. Different this time. Rinser is going to hop on the smoke. Mute is going to be Zonus. Nova is going to pick up the Warden. Huggy's back on the Malusi. And Yuri is going to be on that Ella. There's going to be no real wall denial. The plant denial is going to be in the hands of that Warden, Nova, and Rinser and Zonus, respectively. It looks like Rinser wants to play aggro again. He set up barbed wire on kitchen side. This has not worked out for them so far. He's doing interesting things over there in lobby. As he seems to be waiting for them to jump into kitchen and then seeing if he can't get aggressive off of that. Definitely seems like he wants to play lobby, as Yuri will be the one to pick up on Quid, but Willie will immediately get the refrag onto Zonus. That's unfortunate to lose your Blackbeard early, but at the same time, I mean, Blackbeard's good for executions. He doesn't have a lot of util, though. You don't lose anyone super, super important. And you manage to get the refrag, and specifically you manage to get the mute, which is one of those C4s, and pocket gone. Yuri, though, now doesn't realize it, but he set up a pinch. Rinser will... How did he kill? He made a punch hole staring into kitchen. This seems incredibly uncalled for the team that's currently kicking your ass, but, you know, what do I know? Rinser, though, finally back to even, so he's probably just feeling really good about himself. But they need to find a way to clear out Yuri here in this position. It looks like Willie's going to be first contact if they know where Yuri is. And it doesn't look like they know where he is just yet. He'll take a bit of damage from Beaver. He'll do a bit of damage to Beaver. Fighting back and forth, he will eventually get down. So now we're back down to that 3-3 man count. And this is a round Hiroshima desperately needs to hold on to. Still a whole minute left. Oh, in the box. Nova will do quite a bit of damage with the MPX, but it is a P shooter. Actually, he did like nothing. The MPX is a P shooter. But now Willie knows damn well where Nova is. They know he's on that boxes. They know he's stuck on those boxes. They're going to go ahead. It looks like just get the wall open, and that's how they're going to deal. Nova whiffs the C4 and badly. Know exactly where Nova is, and they will get him from the vert. He made the vert for them. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 2v3 with wall open. Both players stuck Exo side. I don't think they're aware of this, though, on the side of Damnation. They're going to go up on the boxes. That is the wrong call here because of those Exo players. That's the one place the Exo player can't stop the plant. He will. Hama's just going to stick it, though, because he knows he can, and he does. He dies to the smoke. What a true player. Oh, Rinser cannot let that plant go down in that situation. He's going to go try to retake. He's going to take quite a bit of damage. The problem is, though, the vert that is made, and he'll die to the vert, and all of a sudden now it's a 2v1, or 2v1. Huggy needs to retake this vert and win this. He's got so little time, though. He's got 21 seconds. The hatch is not open. Willie? Okay. Well, Huggy gets one for the stats, but the hatch is not open. He's stuck upstairs. The round is over. Hey, and maybe don't teabag your opponent until the round's over, because now you're down 5-1 after a dominating attacking half from Damnation. You absolutely can. The head pokes out. You can kill someone from Exo Door on that default plant spot. So I don't know what he was doing. I think he thought the smoke would scare them off, but he threw the smoke so late, as you saw, they had time to get the plant down without dying. But yeah, I mean, look at that team. Willie at 8 kills, Tom at 7, Band at 7, Quid is even, Beaver is only 1 kill under even. Like, that is a dominant team half, most of all. So now all we gotta do now, all they gotta do, 2 defenses. They have 5 shots at 2 defenses. That's all they have to do. And they're gonna move on, and they're gonna send Hiroshima down to that lower bracket. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, this could be just an attacker side of Nighthaven, and we could be suddenly staring at a very, very, very aggressive Hiroshima. just need to figure out, though, exactly what is going on with Hiroshima. This is not the dominance team we saw in the regular season. And props to Damnation. You know, I get all they needed was Willie to come back, and all of a sudden they're about to take down the top dog of the other division and make a statement that their division is the best division. Willie is going to be playing that DMR. He's going to catch a drone, and he's going to run on away. That's the Tubarao picked up. We have Velk on Tom. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? And yep. All right, that's Rinser on the... That is the last thing you needed to happen. That is Monty gone. That is your top frag gone. You still have one... Yeah, you still have one more shield in the form of the Blackbeard, as Willie's not done. Okay, Willie is feeling it now. Willie has decided this game ends in the next 2 rounds. He almost gets the third, doesn't manage to do it. But, I mean, he's done his job. That is the Dakaibi gone, and that is the Monty gone. They do not have what it takes. Oh, never mind. Zonas manages to pick up Band. We'll manage to make it a 3v3 now. This is suddenly very winnable for Hiroshima. They still have a solid 2 minutes to figure out what they're gonna do now. They have Raptors control. They basically have IT control. Zonas is gonna take some damage from, I'm going to guess it was a C4. They're gonna open up IT. They have IT control. They're gonna push up aggressively here. And the C4 from underneath is going to pick up. What a beaut by Tom. Pre-placed, waiting for that Blackbeard to push up IT, knowing he's going to want to get aggressive. And sure enough, he does. Now it's down to Nova and Yuri to prevent their team from going down onto match point, map point, series point. Yuri is going to try to deal with this. Arunigate, he does. He managed to pick up Quid 2 on the swing. Only takes a sliver of damage in the process. Nova, meanwhile, does have... Tom kind of pinned here. Beaver is back, I think, a little bit. He's probably playing Pillar. Yeah, he's playing behind the little box here. He's waiting for the swing in. They know exactly where these players are. They have a cam in IT. That's such an unfortunate timing. Tom will pick up Yuri as Nova does a little bit of aim training and is not ready for the Beaver crawl. As all of a sudden, Damnation is on map and series point. Got a little dicey there, but they pull it through. They have 5 rounds, 5 chances, 5 defensive rounds. They just need 1 to send Hiroshima in the upset of the season down to the lower bracket. That is some high quality H2O. Now we're going to go see this basement defense from the side of Damnation as we take a little bit to load here. Yeah, there we go. Beaver playing Denari, Willie on the Solus, Tom on the Capcan, Quid on the Decade, and Band on the Aruni. Meanwhile, on the side of Hiroshima, we're going to see both Thatcher and Maverick brought. We're going to see Zonas on the Buck. We're going to see Rinser on the Ash. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Zonas is still going to play Vert, but it looks like he's going to swap on over to the Ram. And Huggy is going to swap on over from that Thatcher and is instead going to bring Twitch. I guess they decided they don't need 2 of them. They can afford to only bring 1. I mean, if you're Hiroshima, there's no margin for error. Every single round now, these players are going to be thinking, man, if I die, then that could be it. The game could be over. The map could be over. You have to win 5 rounds in a row, and then you have to win 2 of 3 come OT. We'll see what ends up happening for them right now. It looks like we're going to see a very heavy, aggressive Vert play, though, from the side of Damnation. And it looks like Hiroshima wants to also play their own Vert game. They're going to go open up IT. The plan here for IT, opening this up, is it lets you prevent players from playing Vert in storage. Yuri is going to have his fun time drawing lines over there. He's not going to be contested Animus, so this should be a pretty free opening for him. They managed to get the Vert from above, or Mute Jammer, I forget exactly what's on the wall. Probably a Cave Claw. They're trying to find the Cave Claw, actually. They have not been able to find it. But Eventually they might. Not that it really matters. They didn't bring any actual hard breach besides that Maverick. As Willie's up here, he's looking to get aggressive. He knows about the Ash up here. The Ash doesn't know about him. No, Willie will miss quite a few, but he'll still get the kill. Zonus was able to pick up Tom first, though, so that is just a refrag. All of a sudden, though, Rinser is down and out. Willie is still up. Capcan gone. Not a lot of util. And Willie has not actually left like they thought he has. He's still here to retake that vert in IT if he so chooses, but it looks like he's going to work his way down Aqua now. Maybe he can catch Zonus unawares. Zonus sitting right now might not be aware of the cargo player. Well, he's probably aware now as those cell phones ring, ring, ring. Oh, he's not going to look at it, though. He seems blissfully unaware, but Willie also seems perfectly fine just reloading the shotgun. Quid takes a little bit of damage from the vert. Willie's going to catch Zonus unawares, takes just a little bit of damage, but Yuri picks up Beaver to even out the man count once again. 3v3. Willie will get picked up by Huggy. DMR go Burr. Oh, it's down to Quid and Ban to try to prevent this game from going any further. Quid is currently sitting down here, hoping, praying they don't have vert over him. Ban has got the DMR, long-range DMR. They know where he is now. They're going to get him from the vert. Yuri will pick up that kill. It's all down to Ban to make sure this game ends here and now on this round. But they're going to find him on drone. That Twitch drone doing God's work finding people. No! The double cap can! The double cap can! Both Nova and Huggy killed by it, and now it's all down to Yuri, who almost runs into them himself. Oh, he's gonna land. Oh, he misses the Denari, and hey, guess what? This is the new operator. Have fun losing half your health and being unable to sprint, as that's how it's going to end for Hiroshima. The double cap can ends it off. We have our upset Damnation, a dominating, damning performance. See what I did there? On Night Haven as they win 7-1. How do you have a Twitch drone drive completely through sight, spot both operators, and not once say, hey, was that a cap can we killed earlier? We should probably check for some of those. Wow, what a first game of the playoffs, and I'm so thankful I'm playing tomorrow, because if I had to cast another one, my voice might just die. Oh, wow. Nope, they cannot. Looks like we have interviews, or we have Beaver specifically requesting interview. Dom is also complaining about his 60 hertz monitor. It seems like Beaver does not understand why saying interviews. Whatever. Hi, Beaver. Welcome.
What's going on?
That I just specifically want to ask that final round when that double cap can goes off.
Buddy, honestly, I thought after I died swinging the guy's storage because I was like, okay, I should drop back to site. Like I was sitting in that corner the whole time. Doe called me. I was like, let's go back to site. I'm like, nah, I'm swinging the guy's storage. Died. I'm like, fuck. We'll go to another round. Is what it is. Then that double cap can, and then we just told Ban, was like, yo, you got this. He's upstairs. Just hide. And he did. Here we are. Huge upset, bro. Huge.
Huge upset. That is true. Tell me, so Bank, obviously, you guys were down 4-2 going into your defensive half, and then you rattle off 5 straight rounds. Sorry, I apologize, to manage to win.
Honestly, even being down 4-1, we were so confident going on defense. I think it was just because how we talked about it was every round on offense was so close. We're like, we have this on defense, and we just went into the mentality of defense, and we just were confident, and that's what we did. We just ran them for their money.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, that was the #1 seed. If we had done the other way of basing seeds off of points, they would have been the #1 seed no matter what. And you guys took it to them. I mean, that was a dominant third map.
We did. I appreciate all my subs, though. My subs popped off. I appreciate Willie. Willie popped out. I love it.
Is Willie a sub? I thought he was just on your team now.
He was team captain, but he had some things come up, and he had to drop out of the season, which I fully understand. I've been there, and he came out for a sub. He's still in the sub pool, so when, yeah. Yeah. Vazdek's going to Alberta too, so I'm not sure how next week's gonna work out. But yeah, I appreciate it. I shout out to Spicy because Spicy was last minute. I had another sub for Vazdek. He said he couldn't make it, so Spicy's always on top of things, and I appreciate it.
How does it know that you've sent the other team into a death spiral right now in the general chat of the
It
server?
feels amazing. I've been thinking about this game. I've been thinking about this game for a week, like so long. I know we faced them in the regular season, and Willie was still on the team, and we beat them. So we were coming in with full confidence. Everyone was in good spirits, and even when we were down 4-1 in Bank, like you said, we just kept our hopes high. And if you lose your confidence, you lose the game. That's pretty much how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys won Bank, and then you go over and you lose Clubhouse, and then you come to Nighthaven, and it's just, I mean, 5 attacking rounds. And not just any, dominant attacking rounds.
Yeah, we were, after that Clubhouse match, we wanted blood. Let's just put it that way. We wanted blood.
Yeah, I mean, you guys showed it. You guys tore them apart. So now you guys move on. You guys move on to that upper bracket game. Is there any team you're hoping to see come up next to play?
I would rather the better teams lose, like Peak and Panic, but to be honest, I want Peak and Panic. I want to face him. I want to prove to Flippy that I'm a shit on him. That's my boy. Love him to death. But yeah, I want to face him, and I want to knock him out.
All right, so you guys want to bring on all challengers at this point. You just prove that you guys can beat Hiroshima, so you think you can beat just about anybody.
Oh yeah, we're not scared of nobody. Nobody left can even compete.
All right, well, sounds great. Well, I think that's gonna be about to do it. My voice is about to give out because I casted the entire game. General chat is I appreciate everything that you guys do, the casters, everyone behind the scenes. I appreciate it all, and I love you guys having us. And yeah, have yourselves a good night. Of course.
Thank you.